Hi, Naveen. Good evening to you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, Nicolette. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's 8 a.m. for me here in Malaysia. I would like to introduce myself before we formally start our interview. My name is Nicolette. I am the creator for the podcast titled You're Worthless. Read that again, the juxtaposition of your very soul. First off, thank you very much for reaching out and for saying yes to be interviewed today on such a short notice. Without further ado, I'm going to read a bit of your introduction for our listeners today, and then we can get right into our conversation about what is it that you do in the space of AI.
Yep.
Hi, everyone. We have Naveen Kumar Krishnan here with us. Naveen is an AI architect at Microsoft, where he leverages cutting edge technologies to solve real world problems. Now, with a deep passion for artificial intelligence and cloud computing, Naveen brings a wealth of knowledge and experience to the table. He's here to share his insights on the latest trends in AI, the transformative power of Azure, and how these technologies are shaping the future. Get ready for an enlightening and insightful conversation with one of the leading minds in the field. Naveen Krishnan, hello and welcome to the show. So, okay, Naveen, I always like to take my listeners and my guests down memory lane first before we start the nitty gritty of things. So, can you share with us what was it like growing up as a Naveen Krishnan?
Yeah, sure. So I started my career long back. It's like around 14, 15 years back. I started my career back in India at a small startup company. And I spent there like around 3 years. I worked there. And after I got into a technology consulting firm in India, and I worked for several customers based in Europe. And I worked for Rico, Daimler Truck, North America, and a few other customers. I then traveled to US in 2015, and I got into
You fell
Pepsi.
in love. You fell in love with US.
Yeah, yeah. And got into PepsiCo, and I worked there for 3, 4 years, and I worked
PepsiCo. Okay.
design distributed systems for
Right.
PepsiCo North America, separately North America. And after finishing that, I got into fintechs. So I worked for Morgan Stanley for 2 years, and I worked for Toyota. Then finally, I landed in Microsoft. So yeah, the passion in technology made me travel all this way, and yeah, this is the
Well,
right.
you must be proud of yourself. I mean, hearing it from a third party point of view, I was in my corporate for about a decade, over a decade. Yeah. And I just left my corporate job. I am an accountant by qualification and consultant as well. So I was one of the big fours. And here I am right now, podcasting and entering the space of psychology and hypnotherapy. So, but I've always had passion of connecting with people and talking to people and learning about different fields. So, yes, then AI is definitely one of the inevitable subject that all of us must know, although it's been there for ages, right?
Mhm.
So, okay, can you now we're gonna pick your brains on the latest trend of AI. What is the latest trend right now? Let's say I'm gonna choose an industry, media and entertainment industry. What is it? The space of what is the latest?
Yeah, so the latest trend in AI is AI is across in all space now. So it's not just within retail, or it's not with marketing, or it's not with fintechs, right? So it's spread out everywhere now, and in this last 1 year especially, it has got a huge boom. Right? Especially after ChatGPT came into picture, that's when people started digging into it and see what it is doing and how it can help them. So that's when all this thing started, and slowly that ChatGPT got evolved in a year, right? So initially, when it got introduced, it's like if you ask it a question and it can generate an answer for you. So, but now with all these capabilities, like with all these integrations and everything, so you can get to you can work with your images, right? You can upload your image, and then you can ask like what this is, and it can help you, which means it's tearing down all the image pieces of the image, and then it gives you go
By
back,
pixels.
collects, yeah, by pixels, go back, gets its knowledge data from, and it comes back and it tells you what it can do and what it is. And in fact, in some cases, it's even generating you the fancy images, right? People gives
Hmm.
questions like I create my presentations with Dali basically. So that
No
creates,
way. So
yeah,
you just type in your request, your
correctness, and then it gets me an image first.
wow. But then can it does it have I mean I've never tried it yet because I'm out from the consulting firm for a while. But can you put in your request in ChatGPT and then just tell them, okay, give me a PowerPoint, first page, second page, up until 10 pages, and then they'll be able to produce that PowerPoint,
It won't be able to produce you the whole PowerPoint, but the
the
images
content,
where you want.
the images.
Yeah, or if you give them high level content, like this is what my presentation is all about, and here are the key components, like what I'm going to present it for. Can you please make this presentation, or else people nowadays they do blogs, right? So if whenever they
Yeah.
want to write a blog, they just tell them like I want to write a blog on this and cover all these pieces of it, and then add this to it, and then it's going to give you the blog. But one thing is, the twist here is like we can't just copy paste from ChatGPT, right? So we'll have to evaluate. So that's where our knowledge comes into. Well, that's where our we use our knowledge basically. So it's making our life easy. That's what I would say. Right? Instead of sitting writing paragraphs of which you know, right? So you just get those from it, and then you correct on top of it, and then you publish it. So that's what it's all about.
Are there like rulings on plagiarism regarding AI, like text sourced from AI, like word by word? What is the ruling right now? The regulation.
The regulations, yeah, there are certain guardrails has been put into place in terms of AI, right? So you can't have content. So there is content filters in it. So if those are all by default enabled for all the customers whomsoever is using AI. So the content filters is all enabled, so they will not be able to misuse AI or to most part of this major extent they will not be able to make use of this in a wrong way. So you'll have to follow or adhere to the guardrails, and then when you rise success, then you will have a consent form where you'll have to sign for particular stuffs like I'll be using it for this purpose and this thing. So that's when AI is available for you. So you can create on top of those models. So that's what it is.
Now, I'm just curious for somebody who's definitely I have been dabbling into the space of AI just recently, just like everybody else. But of course, not like yourself and all the other people in the IT industry, right? Because you guys are readily exposed to this subject. So for those people that are wanting to get on the bandwagon of AI, but they don't know where to start or how to do it, how to integrate in their work or businesses, or even in their personal life, but maybe work most likely. What is your advice, or how can you let them and show them the way that okay, you don't have to be a technical person to get in touch with AI. Your day to day life is you know, and you can reach out to AI. Like, what are your thoughts on that?
Yep, definitely a good question. So uh, I started AI by understanding the roots, right? Like how it got evolved and how it's built, right? Basically, how what many parameters, like how it got evolved. But for normal users like you or any other person, so they don't need to know all these specifics, right? So instead, they just need to know how they can get into AI, how they can start using AI. So it is not it's not tough, or it's very easy actually. So like how you got into internet, like how you got into mobile phones,
Just
so
try.
just try, yeah.
Yeah.
So just try, and a lot of things out there, free materials out there to learn AI. And then so one thing is I have my own blog, so where I focus mainly for the people who has no or very less knowledge of AI, right? So
Beginners.
they are beginners, so they can read through all my blogs, and they can, especially technical folks. So
Oh,
that's
okay.
those are more of for technical folks where they are trying to get into AI, wanted to or invest time in learning what is AI, and try to develop some tools out of it, and then or or an entrepreneur, like he trying to be an entrepreneur, he needs to know the ideas of how I can become an entrepreneur, like with where I can invest in my time to get developed. So I have around 15, 16 blogs I have written. It's on medium.com, and it's AI with Naveen Krishnan. You can go through the blogs and you can start from there. That's for technical people and who are trying to be uh, coming into AI. So for others, not technical, maybe to start with, right? So you may be doing some white collar jobs like normal creating content or transcription or summarizing content and things like that. So that's where ChatGPT or the AI itself plays a role. So if you use Word, or if you're working for a company and that uses Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and you can use Copilot, you can ask for Copilot license. So Copilot license is not that costly. It's around $30. I'm not 100% sure. So it's around that. So you can spend some time and then you start using this Copilots, right? Once you start using this again, like use it for a week, the next week you can't live without Copilot. So it's very
Oh yeah.
tough.
Oh,
So, but
trust. Yeah.
I do a lot of things for you.
I'm not advocating for either ChatGPT or Copilot right now. Just also want to put it out for our listeners, right? But in your opinion, are there differences between the two? Hi, I'm Nierras, your host of the Your Wordless podcast. Now, if this real raw stories hit home, don't wait. Please follow, like, and subscribe my Spotify and YouTube. For bite-sized inspirational reels, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn. Don't wait. Your transformation starts today. Thank you and bye for now.
Yeah, so Copilot is powered by ChatGPT. Basically, ChatGPT is like
Is that
so
right?
yeah, so
Okay. Obviously, I
yeah,
didn't do my homework. Okay.
so it's like ChatGPT is like it's a
It's
model.
like the umbrella. And
Yeah,
then,
basically it's a model. Everything comes from that model. So model is a
oh,
large language
okay.
model called as GPT.
But ChatGPT is not owned by Microsoft. Because what I see, like Copilot, is it like
It's
it is
OpenAI. So
under.
ChatGPT is from OpenAI basically. So the
Yes,
open
exactly.
that's a
So it's
partnership.
all from OpenAI.
Yeah, it's all from
Okay.
OpenAI. The model, the
Okay.
large language model, is coming from OpenAI, and
Mm.
so there are a lot of things built out of those models, right? So like how you go into a Word document and you have like 20 pages of document. You don't want to waste time reading through all this. If you just need only what at high level, if you want to know what that Word document is all about, and you have your Copilot and you can ask them to summarize, so it can do it for
So
you.
you copy paste the whole.
No, not
What do you
needed.
do it?
So
You
you open a
you
Word doc.
oh
The
you
no Word document is part of Microsoft Office and Microsoft
yes, yes,
Office
yes.
Copilot, and you will see a little Copilot icon there. You just click that icon in a Word document and then ask it to summarize or you whatever you want, right? So if there is a 20-page document and you wanted to make it you wanted to add more content to it and you can give the summary of the content and it know where to place it. So it is intelligent enough to do all this. And PowerPoint presentation, you can do all your writings in your Copilot of your PowerPoint and it can create a slides for you. So meaningful slides for you. So it can do that. So those were like Office Copilot, and there are different types of Copilot, and then there is a Bing Chat in it. So Bing Chat is nothing but like the olden ways how you do search on the search engine, like the similar way.
Google.
Yeah, if you do the search, similar search, and it's going to be very detailed and very crisp, and it finds out the right answer for you. So you don't have to wander for like go click 3, 4 links and then know what is the right thing for you, right? That's what you have been doing today. You search for something and then like where can I buy umbrella for this uh, uh, rainy season, right? So if you do that, and it's going to give you like 5, 10 links, and then you have to choose one by one link and then choose the best price and the best one. So and instead of that, if you ask ChatGPT, and it's going to give you one statement with 3, 4 options, like you can read those and then pick whatever options you want and go from there. So that's what it is all about. So, and one other fantastic thing I would like to say, there was a retail website. I don't remember what website it is. So I got my one of my tool broken. So the plumbing tool broken, and then I wanted to buy that tool again. So I just showed that picture of my tool, showed the tool with my hand, and it kind of know what tool it is, and
Finding all the search
it can
results.
order for me. So I don't need to
Wow.
do anything. So
You don't need
this
to.
is the tool. I want to buy this. Yeah, it tells me
Wow.
when it will be there in my doorstep, right? So it is, yeah, that capable enough. So it's all coming. It's all on the way. So if you see that a lot of demos, videos, and everything, so many things are coming around.
So it's time for us to stop fighting AI and work with it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So where do you see AI taking us in the next year? And then, because things are changing so fast. I mean, like you said, just 1 year ago, the boom is like incremental, like tremendous, like it's in the industry itself. Where do you think we're gonna go?
So that's my totally from my thinking, right? Like what I
Yeah,
think.
of
Because
course.
I have the same level of details what you have, so I'm not some.
Okay, okay, but you use it more
I
often
don't
than
have
I
any
do. So,
superpower here to say like that is going to be.
yeah, I
So
mean,
what
but you're
I'm
in
thinking,
Microsoft. I'm sure you guys have this idea, this projection or trajectory of where AI is gonna go, which I don't know. You're tapping into different. I don't mean, like you said, AI is already in across, if not all industries. But what other capabilities are they gonna, you know, penetrate into? So yeah.
yeah, sure. So what my own thinking is, right? What I think how the AI
Mm.
is going to shape is like after seeing how the internet and mobile phones and things got evolved. So the similar way, how I think is like if you want something and you don't want to waste, or if you want to buy something, or if you want to visit places, or if you wanted to travel, or if you wanted to book the best price, or you don't have to spend most of the time analyzing and then doing things like that. So, for example, I can think of one thing, so, right? So every day you start your work and then you check like 80 emails. Right? Instead of that, it can do for you, right? It can check all the emails and it knows what email you wanted to respond, and it can bring it on top of you and it can read it for you once you wake up. So it is possible. The other thing is, it knows like Monday morning Naveen likes to eat pancakes, so it knows and it can order for you. So that's what my imagination is. So that's what I'm imagining.
I mean, yeah, you brought up a very. I mean, this is very day to day thing. But then I notice as well when I'm driving, right? When I got into my car, when I get into my car, it I don't know if it's algorithm or if it's AI, but it seems to know where I'm going without me telling the map. I don't know if you get it. Like if I go to a certain place at a certain time, it tells me, okay, 12 minutes to get to this restaurant. Let's say if I'm going out at a certain time in a week to a restaurant, right? And it tells me, or to work even, okay, if you leave now, this is, but I did not do anything. So I don't know what is that. Is
Maybe in
that
the future it can tell you, right? So I'll take control of your vehicle. So right, you just have there is something natural. The moon on the right side of you, it's very big and it's orange color. So can you view it? So it can tell you that. So you can enjoy that. I'll take care of your ride. So
wow? Yeah, yeah,
we can
yeah.
instruct
I
all
mean,
this.
can Tesla do that now?
No, I don't think it is legal.
All right, it can
Maybe
only
that may
drive
be the
for you.
future. So yeah, that may be the future. What I'm thinking, and whatever you
Interesting.
want, right? So everything is going to be on your fingertips. Like do this. Okay, done. I don't need
Yeah.
to open my laptop, sit in front of it, do all this work, and
I mean, I know it's all sci-fi right now. I mean, you can even project through your eyes, but then, yeah, but maybe we're talking about many moons after this. But yeah, thanks, Naveen, for that. So now I'm gonna ask about the ethical implications of AI. What are the don'ts that you see should
yeah,
be
correct.
highlighted?
It's everybody's responsibility, right? So to make something, especially this time, right? So even when other things which got evolved, like mobile phones and laptops and everything, it got evolved. So we had the same fear, like how it is going to be, like how it's going to be ethical and how we use it. Right? It's all about how we deal with it, right? Like how we can make it because system is people are trying to make it safe and it's also our responsibility to use things responsibly, right? So if we use it in a different way, it's not going to learn anything from you because it has trained with some set of data, right? So whatever you are, if you are asking to learn it to do something wrong, it's not going to learn from you. So it just come back and say, no, I can't learn this from you. it's always the way how you take it to people and how you use it. Like people, I've seen like people using it to mock faces and other things, right? So
Yeah.
those things
And we make
were,
voices and whatnot.
yeah, it was once, but now I think they restricted that as well. So that's what I
And
think.
people caught on that these are actually fake, right?
Correct, correct. And
Yeah.
even there are a lot of tools what I get, right? I talked about the blog. So even you can, if you write the blog and if AI writes a blog for you, and so we have tools which can clearly say that whether these blogs are written by AI or it is,
Or
it-
it is actually
it's
crafted
actually
by
from
a
you.
human being.
Even if you ask AI to, even which shouldn't look like AI generated, still the tool can identify you. That's it's AI generated. So that's the,
Because the origin is AI.
yeah. Correct.
Understand?
So this answers most of your questions, like hallucinations. People talk about hallucinations. Like this is how we are going to deal with it.
Hallucinations. Hmm. Wow. Okay. That is that term in AI as well. Okay. Now, Naveen, this is me picking your brains because I myself been an entrepreneur going into my own thing, my own practice, right? And I'm sure there are some small businesses that may be listening to this right now. How can businesses such as life coaching, therapist, beauty entrepreneur, and photographer, for example, leverage AI to gain competitive edge? Becoming a podcast host was a natural extension of my second act. And after spending 15 years in the corporate world, I've transitioned to helping individuals overcome challenges like navigating tough relationships, career burnout, and aligning their mission with their soul's calling. By certifying as an RTT hypnotherapist and a lifestyle coach, I've made it my mission to empower people to recreate the life they deserve and building a supportive community through my podcast. Now, let me ask, are you facing challenges like struggling to reprogram your mind to attract wealth, weight issues that feel like a constant yo yo, insomnia or restless nights from daily worries, or just a lack of confidence in public speaking? If the answer is yes, visit www.thenierrasholisticlifestyle.com and grab a free hypnosis audio of these common struggles. It's a sneak peek into how my coaching works. Are you feeling shy? Don't be, because I'm as real as it gets. Let's connect on Instagram and LinkedIn and start your transformation today.
Yeah, sure, definitely. So when you talked about photographer, I recently yesterday I had one incident, right? Previously, where when you need to have a photo for your passport, right? You go there and then you take picture of your photo, and finally you submit it to the authorities, and it comes back saying that the photo is not valid. So yesterday, what I did is I was standing in front of the wall and I took picture with my standing camera, and I took the photo and I went to Microsoft Designer app and I uploaded my photo and I said like it is for passport, and I did the background clearance and everything, and it gave me a perfect photo of passport. So there are a lot of tools which are developed for photographers, right? Like they can do a lot of photo editing, and those are all powered by AI. And if you have even one step further, like there are laptops with higher, it's not GPUs, it's NPU. So like neural processing unit. So the GPU is gone. CPU world, GPU, and then NPU now. So it has got super power laptop. It can do millions of things in
Good.
parallel. So those laptops are out. They can edit the photos live, and they can even the video like we are talking. And then I think we should be able to edit. Those types of features may come in future, but I'm not sure. It's my assumption. Yeah. So the video editing and these capabilities are a lot powered by AI, which can make it more impressive, so that user will like your videos or like your idea, like how you are presenting. So those are out there. So they can make use of it. And when it comes to small business and other stuff, there are AI everywhere, and a lot of startups started investing their time, like how to incorporate AI into their products and make their products sell better, right? Like I think there is one solution. What I recently saw is like speech to speech. Like if you speak in Spanish and then the receiver end, if they are like they know only English, they can easily translate with near real time, right? Like without any lips, without any lag. So it can do it. So they can make use of that. For it depends on each and every use case, like how that business needs. Any business can leverage AI. So that's what it's like. It's for everyone. So they can make use of it, and how to is depends on that business use case. So we can't go each and every business and identify a use case. But if they have a thing like, and if they think that this is a problem what I'm facing every day, and this is where I'm spending almost all my time, and is there a way for AI can help me? Then definitely yes, there is a way. But only thing is how they approach automation and how they approach AI is the piece what is up.
And for them to research the best way to make use of AI to their advantage. Then yeah. So what are you working on in Microsoft right now? I know it's confidential, but then what are
Yeah.
some of the applications that you are, you know?
Yeah. So my what I basically do is I help
Yeah,
people. I educate people in AI, and then I'll try to identify some solid use cases like how you can leverage AI. That's just what we were talking about, right? Like how your business can use AI, like where AI can be infused, and
Mm.
then how better it can perform, and what is the real value out of AI without spending much on innovating, right? So this is what basically I'm interested in. So that's what we do here. So yeah, that's all about.
What work are you most proud of so far with AI?
Every day makes me proud actually. So every day and every work I do here, that makes me proud. So that's the one which keeping me
You love your job.
push me go. So every day is new. Definitely yes. So every day I learn something. Yeah, just 30 minutes before this call, I was helping someone, and so
Amazing.
that's yeah, and that's new. Yeah, I've never seen that working that way. How it is working, so I was able to make it work. So every minute,
I can see it from your face. I can even like feel your energy. No, again, my podcast talks a lot about self-worth, right? So this is gonna be steering towards your self-motivation, right? What do you, I guess, how am I gonna word, how I am going to word this is that how important is making your passion as something that you love as your passion, and how does that translate into someone's life, in your life, loving what you do, I guess. Yeah.
yeah. So one thing is everything won't whatever you need, right? It's all available out there. So the only thing is how you approach them and how you show interest on it. That matters actually. So my interest is all about AI, all about doing AI, and then work on cutting edge technologies, and then help people out there to understand what AI is and how they can make good things out of AI and how they can benefit out of AI. So that's what my my thinking is, and when you move or when you work towards that, and a little bit of hard work, so will make you there to reach, will make you reach there, and once you reach that place, you will have a lot of what you call a lot of it's a open land, right? So where you are going to work and where you are going to do a lot of innovations. So, that's the one what I'm doing right now. Yeah, that's what it is.
Thank you.
Little bit of extra effort. That's it. It's enough to reach this
But you
place.
love it, so it doesn't feel like work, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah,
You won't
exactly.
feel it. So yeah,
Exactly.
even at 7 p.m. on Thursday night, I'm talking to you. So
Yeah,
uh,
you could
after
have chosen
working for 8 hours, and I'm talking to you with this full energy.
again
That's
to,
what
yeah,
I
that's
won't drink any coffee or sugar. I don't eat sugar, but this all energy comes from the passion. Like you love the work and you love what you're doing, then it automatically take you there. So you don't have to do anything.
wow, I feel inspired. Thank you for the inspiration. Okay, Naveen, what is next for you?
Next is I'll continue to do this and try to grow. whenever I get an opportunity to grow in this space and then reach to the destination, what I am thinking. So that's what my goal is.
Just keep on treading the line and trying to make an impact as much as you can along. Okay, so like I mentioned prior to the interview, we're gonna pivot to a self-worth question because that's what I ask all of my guests. So and it's a unique to every guest. So the question for you, Naveen, can you share any personal experiences or stories of self-discovery and how it positively impacted your sense of self-worth? And if you ever had issues with your sense of self-worth before.
The sense of software, what you're telling about?
Self-worth, how you
Self.
view yourself.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
self-worth, yes.
Self-worth in the sense, basically what happened is, so I born and I grew up in a small farmer family, and my dad is like a landlord, but yeah, it's like a very small family back in India, in a small village. People may not know the space, so it's like a small dot in a map. So
Which one? Maybe I know
yeah, on the
because I'm
south.
from Asia as well, and I have a lot of friends from India.
Okay, it's like 5 hours down to the south from Chennai, Tamil Nadu, India. So that's where I came from.
So it's Tamil Nadu.
Tamil Nadu, yeah, it's
Oh yeah, of course.
within Tamil Nadu. That's a village.
Within Tamil Nadu.
Yeah,
Okay.
even the initial days we didn't have power.
Wow. You've
We
come a
were-
long way.
Yeah,
You've come a long way.
from that space. Like I slowly grew up and inspired a lot from leaders like one of my brother or some other leaders like out here. So I got inspired by them, and then I slowly got into technology because I thought technology is the one which is going to take me forward. So I went and then I learned technology for a year. And then after that, I joined a job, and it is like not even $100 per month is what my first pay is. So joined there, and then I struggled. I did a lot of innovations around that place, and then I grew up. Within 2 years, my salary came around what you say, like maybe $3,000, $4,000 per month, per year. So it grew
Wow.
up from
Per year.
per year
Okay.
from
Per
hundred
year.
dollars a month,
Okay.
$100 a month to $5,000, $8,000 a month. So that's within a year. So that's which pushed me. So after that's when you know how what you are, right? Uh, so so if you work hard with all this latest stuffs going around, so when you keep yourself updated, that made me slowly grow, and now I am here. So I think that answers your question. So yeah,
Thank you. Thank you for being candid and for sharing your story as well. What is your heart's greatest wish?
greatest wishes to live long with my kids. That's my greatest wish, right? Like when she is 60, or I have to be with her. So
How old is your kid right now?
she's 5 years old now, so
Okay.
I have to live for 55 years more.
Okay, but anyway, you know the space of AI, so you know the medical advancements and the
Yeah.
food and whatnot.
Even I last like 1 or 2 weeks back, I shared a news like people save their dead bodies in Germany. They pay like around $250K, and then they uh, save their soul, save their body, and maybe who knows, right? The advancement like around after 30 years can bring them back. So that's what
Oh
it's up.
my God.
There's
Okay.
a startup company which is doing that in Germany. So if you get time,
Really? Okay, this is interesting. I need to read on that one. So they
just
preserve the body.
50K. Yeah, just $250. You can preserve your body, and then you can come
You
back again.
know, that
Maybe.
10 years, 20 years from now, it's gonna be like $10,000.
Yeah, right.
You know, right? Yeah. Wow. Okay. I mean, okay. I have no, what do you
Yeah.
call that? I
You
don't
talk
want
to
to
me,
judge.
you will think about a lot of other things. So,
Exactly. It's like, okay, like if a lot of people are going towards that route, so do we have enough space and whatnot?
yes.
But okay, and then the population is increasing. Plus, you want the dead to be here? Okay, I mean, I might be wrong. I don't know where. Need to ask the actuaries where we're going.
That's
But
why
yeah,
they are exploring the space.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Probably underground, underwater, or whatnot.
Yeah, who knows?
Well, who knows? Okay. Naveen, so if you could create a quote right now for you to leave to the audience listening and the world as your legacy, what would it be?
What hard
A quote,
quote in the sense
like your own saying that you would like to leave to the audience, like a takeaway for the audience.
yeah, I can say. Can I say what hard?
Somebody else's? Yeah. Or you
Yeah.
can also make your own,
Oh, okay.
whatever
So
that resonates with you or the first thing that comes to mind.
first thing what I what to come is three things. What I would say I don't know. Like I say is work hard, keep your goals high, and keep stay focused.
No matter how long it takes, just keep
Yeah,
on working.
just keep on working. So you can be there. You can reach very quick.
Thank you for that motivation. I needed that for my morning. Okay. So how can people reach out to you, Naveen?
Yeah, you can reach me in LinkedIn. So it's NAVINTKR is my LinkedIn profile name. So you can reach me on LinkedIn, or you can read my blogs. Like whatever new things that comes in AI, I'm trying to blog them in a way that everybody understands, right? Not just text. Everybody understands what it is and how it is doing and how it is working, or even they can even create their own application around AI. So that's my major target. So it's on medium.com and search for AI with Naveen Krishnan. So that's where you can read all my blogs.
Thank you. And there you have it, guys. You heard it from the person himself, Naveen Krishnan. Before we close off, Naveen, I'd like to thank you personally for the work that you're doing for the world and for advancing every step of the way despite the challenges, creating trails for those that will come after you. And for our listeners, this has been that one podcast with that controversial name, You're Worthless. Read that again. The juxtaposition of your very soul. And if you find yourself thinking that you are worthless, you're probably not alone. But more importantly, ask yourself a level deeper. If I'm worthless, then why the heck am I here? It is because your soul have chosen to be here energetically, all the way from the ethers, and for that reason itself, you are worthy and you are enough. This has been Naveen Kumar Krishnan, your guest of the day, and Nick Nierras, your host, signing off. Thank you so much, Naveen, for your time.
Thank you.